Okay, so Martlesham Climate Action's been going for about a couple of years, and it was a result of a declaration of a climate emergency by the parish council, which I think a lot of parish councils did, and people then basically said, so what does that mean then? What do we do next? So a few of us got together and formed Martlesham Climate Action with twin objectives of mitigation, which is really about trying to reduce people's carbon footprints and slow down global warming, and adaptation, which is really about how do we and nature adapt to a warming planet. So themes like rewilding, encouraging people to rewild their gardens, no mow May, that kind of stuff. So that's what Martlesham Climate Action has been set up to do. It reports to the parish council. It's had some funding from the parish council as well, and we've had various initiatives. Last year, because I run a little Zoom meeting of a bunch of residents who are interested in solutions to reduce their carbon footprints, in particular some of the technologies like solar systems, batteries, air source heat pumps and so on. We also got talking about insulation, which is the cheapest way you can reduce your energy bills and reduce your carbon footprint. And a really fun idea we had was, well, why don't I get a thermal imaging camera and offer residents for me to come around with my thermal imaging camera and have a look at their houses and see where there are any obvious places where you could insulate, or they're perhaps not got enough insulation in their loft and so on. So being fortunate to be retired and have a bit of money, I bought myself a FLIR thermal imaging camera, and I've been around about 30 residents' houses last winter. Basically, you need it to be cold outside and warmer inside so you can see a difference. And using the thermal imaging camera is quite a good way to really engage in discussions about insulation in general. It's almost more powerful going round and having the discussion than it is looking at the images. The images will spot things like cold spots inside a house, areas where you've got more or less insulation, so you look at differences in temperature. But as I say, the actual conversation is quite valuable as well, having that discussion with residents and then potentially being able to signpost them to grants and things. So Martlesham Climate Action is still ongoing, and we go from strength to strength, hopefully.